it's Josie. I'm 37 weeks and 3 days pregnant. I think that I'm going to do a much faster, easier format until I give birth. Otherwise, I am not going to be able to get these videos out. I have been cleaning my house. I've been decluttering, taking stuff to the thrift store and the dump, and I have started making freezer meals and stuff. And so I do want to do a video where I show that off, but just to be able to do my 37-week update, because I totally missed 36 weeks. This morning I woke up, and for the past couple days I've been 157.6 pounds. And I think along with this, I have been having abdominal pain around my belly button, which has been, my guess, possibly related to my abdominal walls just being very weak and being pulled apart. It is a pain I've had with all 3 of my pregnancies that have made it this far. And it just feels like my insides are just splitting and stretching. I'm sure that's what it is, because after my first, I didn't have hardly any diastasis. After my second, it was about a solid finger you could fit through the abdominal walls when they were tensed up. And then I guess we'll find out how many fingers I can fit between my abdominal muscles after this one is born. But I have had a very uncomfortable, like, stretching, ripping feeling in my abdomen for the past 2 days. Now, I can't remember if I had mentioned this, but I think not, because I skipped the last update. I have like 2 old stretch marks that got like a little bit longer, and at this rate, they're not bright red anymore. But it's about the length of one of my really short fingernails. On 2 stretch marks, just it's like they extended. So I wish I could put them out. I don't even know where they were. But that's the only new stretch marks I've had at this far along, 37 weeks. And my heartburn has been insanely bad. So what I do for heartburn is I take papaya enzyme. And then I've had, pubic symphysis pain, and it has just gotten so bad. So I will get up at night to use the restroom or whatever, and I can't avoid, when I move, just my hip just popping. And it's not that it's like painful in the way that I would say ow, but my head, my body just knows it's not good. And from what I have read about it, is the issue with that, and even just talking to like a midwife and stuff, and they recommend like seeing a chiropractor or something, is that when you have all that pain and stuff, it's not just your pelvic bone. I think it can cause like back issues later on. So unfortunately, I'm not going to a chiropractor, but it makes me very uncomfortable. I had a walker with my previous pregnancies, and honestly, I wish I didn't donate it. My pain went away, but like just ever since I did my 35-week update, it has just gotten progressively worse, and it's mostly at night or if I've laid down for a bit. On a positive though, even if my face is like more full now, and I keep saying like I need to stop, that's the generation that I am from. What is it? The old Zoomers? I don't think it even really associates Gen Z with having kids, but I think my birth date includes making me an old Gen Z. Anyway, outside of just my face being a little puffy again, which it kind of comes in waves, but we're getting to the point where 9 times out of 10, I wake up and I'm all puffy. It is worse like at night or when I've been sleeping, and it kind of drains throughout the day. And I had a lymphatic like massage. I did a whole spa day over the weekend with one of my friends. It was great. And my face really did look different after the lymphatic massage. But outside of the swelling, at least like the skin tags, not really here anymore. I mean, I plucked a bunch off. And then I haven't really seen any new ones. So I'm thankful for that. But I cry over everything. So I was getting concerned that I have had issues with, I get like such a convincing prodromal labor with all my pregnancies that I'm on edge And it's not even like, is this the labor? It's like, is this the labor that means that labor's coming? So I'll get like a prodromal labor where it's like 4 hours of I hurt, these contractions hurt, and they are consistent. And they meet like the 5-1-1 rule for, as I said, like 4 hours. And then it doesn't happen. So it happens like a day or two later, and even with my miscarriage, I had that happen. And I think it's because I'm just chasing 2 toddlers around, but I end up just having some nights where I'm finally relaxing, and that's when any Braxton Hicks and stuff, they should calm down as you relax. Except I relax and not calming down. In fact, it just might pick up rhythmically. But fortunately, it's like within an hour, and if I take a bath, they'll go away, but I have to take a bath. But that's not a big deal because a bath is good for me because my feet hurt by the end of the day. I'm going to just talk over these things. So I actually, as I was filming that, he ended up getting super active. And so I wanted to go ahead and just try and film it. And I set everything to 4 times speed so that you could really see how he was moving around so much. And he's currently moving quite a bit as well. And anytime I've been editing this video, he's been moving a lot. Just because of having like the speaker right next to it. But when I'm trying to film him making really, really large movements that have me kind of saying ow, unfortunately, once that camera's recording and it's not playing back any sound from the phone from me like editing or anything like that, then he's not moving again. And so as I'm talking and getting this done, he is kicking around like crazy, and I wish I could be filming this, but I've already tried like 3 times and trying to film him kicking around now, you know, he would not. But when I do it 4 times speed, you can really see the movements pretty well. And he was kind of active, but he's so much more active when the camera is not rolling. I think that is the bane of every pregnant woman when she's trying to just show off that, hey, they're kicking. They're all well and good. And then after this plays through, I'm going to go ahead and do the, the body update stuff. I am exhausted, but as I have been nesting, I'm up just doing laundry and stuff, and I have to wait for the washing machine to finish so I can move it all over, which I think it just did. But anyway, here we are. You've seen this shirt. Oops, that's my scale. You've seen this shirt several times. Look, I put robes on the wall because I'm going to be living in robes once this baby comes. For like the first week to 2 weeks, that has been my experience, is I don't leave the house and I just wear robes. So here we are. There we go. So I kind of almost feel like I dropped, and now I have an extremely short torso. And the only reason I'm curious if I did, and I will find out at my next appointment, is simply because I can breathe so much better. And I don't know if you noticed or not, I have not been out of breath in any of these videos. One video, I'm tired. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. I've not been out of breath in this video at all, whereas I have been previously. So see what I mean? I got a short torso. Can't pull any further than that. And someone had asked if I could push it out anymore. Okay, I just did. Did you notice any difference? Not pushing out, deliberately pushing out. There's just really no difference. Well, thank you for sticking around for this, and I'm going to just do a much more whack job way of doing videos, because I do want to show off nesting. I want to show off my fridge, and like just kind of like the clothes and stuff, and I made some things. So thank you for sticking along, and it was kind of cool to actually be able to have some vids of the baby moving around, and maybe I will see you next week. That really depends on me more than it does you. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye.